Hello everyone, in today's video I'll show you how to do this honeycomb crochet stitch. I hope you will enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to hit subscribe, like this video, and let's get into it. I am using chunky yarn and 5.5mm hook. If anyone's interested, I will try to link this yarn in the description, but you can use any yarn and any appropriate hook because I'm only showing a stitch and it will work with all weights and types of yarn. So to start off, you want to do a slip knot, which you can do by twisting your yarn to make this loop, and then grab your working tail through that loop just like this. Put your hook in and tighten it up. And now you will need to chain odd number of chains, so like 9, 11, 13 and so on. And you can make your chains by yarning over and pulling your yarn through loop on your hook. And I've got 13 chains in total. So just because we are skipping the first one, this makes my row an even number of stitches, and that's what we need. So you want to skip the very first one and go into the second one with a single crochet. So put your hook in, yarn over and come back. You will have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. Once again, put your hook in, grab your yarn, come back, yarn over, pull through 2. And repeat this till the end of your row, making sure that you have even number of stitches. At the end, you want to chain 1, and this is what we will be doing at the end of each row. Then you want to turn your work, and for second row we will do single crochets as well. So straight into the first stitch, which you can see right there. It kind of looks like V from above, and you want to put your hook behind both of those loops. Pull the loop and yarn over through both. Repeat this to the end of your row. And once you made single crochet into every single stitch, you want to chain 1, turn your work, and this is where the pattern will begin. To do a honeycomb stitch, you need 2 rows of single crochets because of the spike stitch, which I will show you in a second. So into the first stitch, you want to do single crochet, and now into the next one, but 2 rows below. So basically into the second chain here, you want to make single crochet as well, but it's gonna be a longer single crochet than a regular one. So once you have your loop here, pull it high and then yarn over, pull through 2. This is exactly like a single crochet, it's just way longer because it's made 2 rows below, and it's also sometimes referred as a spike stitch. And now this is what we will need to repeat. So single crochet, spike stitch. So I'm just gonna make my single crochet, then it's a spike stitch 2 rows below into the next one. So don't mistake it for this space here, because this is where our single crochet is, and I need to go into the next one. Then again, single crochet, spike stitch 2 rows below, and so on till the end of your row. And I'm here on my last stitch where is also going to be a spike stitch, so basically into that last chain. And don't worry if it looks a bit odd, because it looks like this is sliding off your work, but this is how it should be looking. Once you're done, chain 1 and turn your work. And row number 4 is going to be slightly different. We will start with a single crochet into the first stitch, and then we will need to crochet 2 together. And by crochet 2 together, I mean we will be going behind those 2 strands there. So you want to put your hook behind the first and then second one, pull up a loop and do a single crochet. Again, normal single crochet, and then crochet 2 together. And by doing this, you can see we are forming those triangles there that will later on form our honeycomb stitch. So I'm just gonna repeat single crochet and then crochet 2 together till the end of my row. And once you come to an end, you will have 2 stitches left. Just because we have 1 strand here, we won't be able to crochet it together. So you will need to finish it off by doing 2 single crochets in the last 2 stitches. Then you want to chain 1, turn your work, and we will be basically repeating rows 3 and 4. It just has slightly different placement of stitches, but I'm gonna show you how you should be doing it. So into the first stitch but 2 rows below, for row number 5 you will be starting with a spike stitch. So pull up a loop 2 rows below and finish off just like single crochet. Into the next stitch, normal single crochet. Into the next but 2 rows below, it's spike stitch, and you want to make sure that when you put your hook in, you come right at the middle where those 2 strands meet, and pull up a loop, finish up as normal, do single crochet in next, again spike stitch 2 rows below, making sure that your hook is right in between those 2, and repeat this till the end of your row. And your row number 5 will end off with single crochet in the last stitch, then chain 1 and turn your work. And now it's time for row 6, which again is similar to what we did before. We will be doing single crochet and crochet 2 together, but this row is slightly different because we will need to do 2 single crochets in the first 2 stitches. So I'm just gonna do that, and this is because we are unable to crochet this together with anything there because this is the very first one, so we need to make our way to these 2, then we can crochet them together. And now we will again repeat single crochet, crochet 2 together, Then this is gonna be your last single crochet two together, and it will end with a single crochet. Chain one at the end, and this is how the first 6 rows will look like. So you start off by doing 2 single crochet rows to begin the pattern, and then rows 3, 4, 5 and 6 is gonna be your repeats that you will need to do for as many times as you need. So I'm gonna show you once again how to do those rows 3, 4, 5 and 6. After you chain 1, you turn your work, and if you do remember, the row number 3 starts with single crochet into the first stitch, then it's a spike stitch 2 rows below, always making sure that you come out in the middle of this, pull it higher and pull through, then single crochet in the next one, spike stitch 2 rows below, and repeat this till the end. And this row ends with the spike stitch. Then chain 1 and turn your work. And this row ends with the spike stitch. Then chain 1 and turn your work. Then for the next row, and this row ends with the spike stitch 2 rows below, then chain 1, turn your work, and for the next row, which would be a repeat of row 4, you want to make single crochet into the very first stitch and then crochet 2 together, and repeat this till the end of your row. And this row will finish off with 2 single crochets in the last 2 stitches. Then again chain 1 and turn your work. Now again I'm repeating row number 5, and this row starts with a spike stitch into the first stitch but 2 rows below. So put your hook in, pull up a loop and yarn over through both, single crochet into the next one, then spike stitch below the 2 rows that you have, making sure that it is made in the middle of this, then single crochet, spike stitch, and repeat this till the end. and your row will end with a single crochet into the last stitch. Chain 1 and turn, and this is now gonna be the row 6 repeat. So we're gonna make 2 single crochets in the first 2 stitches, then single crochet 2 together, again single crochet, crochet 2 together, and repeat this till the end. And then your row will end with a single crochet in the last stitch. You can then chain 1 to begin any other rows, and this is how it will look so far. So I did 3, 4, 5, 6 rows twice, but not counting the first 2 rows, because you only need to do them once, and then you will be repeating row 3, 4, 5, and 6 as many times as you want. So feel free to play it back as many times as you need until you get it. I hope this tutorial helped, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If there's any stitches that you want me to do, please leave a comment. If you like this video, don't forget to hit subscribe, like this video, and I will see you in my next one.